Okay.
Look, we've got some wonderful clients, and in some of the material that we put together, our clients have provided us with testimonials and are very happy for us to use a lot of their progress shots as well. I've a couple of them I think that are really interesting. One being a magnificent a lady with an Indian lady of Indian extraction with hair to her shoulders, below her shoulders actually, and had a visible scalp. Her pate, the whole top of her head, was visible due to significant hair thinning, due to a lot of stressful situations in her life, particularly the loss of a loved one. And what she had was fuzzy, thin hair with lost integrity. So not just the hair mass was affected, but also the quality of the hair was very much affected. In her case, and I can't give names, obviously, but she's absolutely delighted. She's had now 5 treatments fortnightly apart, and you can't see her scalp anymore. And her hair has started to straighten rather than be soft, almost like new bird growth, you know, a little fuzzy look to the top of her hair with this long hair past her shoulders. This hair has now started to thicken and blend in with the longer hair, and the amount of hair that she has now completely covered her scalp. It's a huge difference for her. And in terms of scalp coverage too, I was just thinking of a client that came in even last Saturday, 19-year-old, had visibly thin hair, as in not normal amounts of hair, too much scalp showing, and she was about to start a new job. I think she had just started a new job, but her very thin amount of hair had really affected her confidence in applying for jobs. She's only had 3 treatments, and the last time I saw her on Saturday, her hair is not now very visibly hair that has too much scalp showing, so it becomes an issue, to now the whole of her hair mass has improved, so she now looks like she just has thin hair. It's thin and it lacks body, but that's something that we'll work on over time. But that is in I think 3 treatments. I have to look at my clinical notes on that. But again, the issue of seeing the scalp and having that restored beautifully so quickly. I've had other clients. I had another client who is a performer, a singer, and her hairline had receded to very much in line with her ears, and she was very distressed and believed that she was going to have to live with wigs for the rest of her life. Well, now I think she's going to charge us for the excess haircuts that she needs, because her hairline is beautifully restored, lots and lots, the rest of her hair is curled, so lots and lots of new curly growth all the way through to a normal hairline. And it's just restored back from where it was lost, and it just has crept forward to restore itself in quite an amazing amount of gentle symmetry. I have another client who is a transgender client, and that client had a very unusual way for her hair to return. Very unusually thick and coarse on the sides and grey and white. The new hair that came through was almost a ginger, and it came through very short and very sparse. It didn't grow any longer at all until the whole of her pate thickened up, and then it started to actually put some length onto it. So it was like until everybody had, all the little hair structure had aligned, then it wasn't a priority for that particular head of hair to grow any more length to it. So now she's growing length and she's delighted. We have lots of clients with alopecia patches as well. So to treat those patches is really quite a concentrated treatment. We do a lot of hairline work. And I have another client who is very proactive about the maintenance of her beautiful long Greek hair. And her husband knew that she was shedding far too much because her hair was all over the bathroom floor. From her point of view, she prides herself on her beautiful thick hair. And I think we probably only gave her 3 treatments or so, and she said, "My husband is prepared to give you a testimonial. We know it works because there's nothing left on the bathroom floor anymore." So sometimes our testing and measuring comes from the most interesting sources. Which reminds me, I forgot to tell you, we have a brand new device called a hair check, and this little hair check is a fabulous way for us to We can choose little sites where we take samples, not cutting, just measuring, scanning and measuring different sites in your in your hairline. And we can actually create the baselines. We can go to a part that you suspect is thinning and a part that you suspect is quite average, or is as normal as any other part on your head. We can then get measurements for the actual hair micron width, as well as hair mass, number of active follicles in that sample space. So that actually allows us to compare one treatment to another. At the moment, we rely so much on people's perceptions, how it looks, how it feels, how much hair is being lost, and so on. But with our new hair check device, we're going to be able to really do the science on it and give people enormous confidence and assurance that progress is being made.